let me get this out the way. To the real sisters not on the TV show, our black women, we love you. Gotta throw that out there first. Secondly, your girl Karen, she's killing her role. We gotta give her that shout out. She's killing her role. Her acting is off the chain. She's believable. She's making us feel it. And I think that may be so close to home because we see a lot of ZACs. You know what I'm saying? So from a ZAC standpoint, you know, kind of the underdog. You know what I mean? And then when he finally gets his stuff together, we finally see him get his stuff together. And you have to deal with Karen. She's going through the motions, but in some cases, she's kind of in the way of his progression. In a sense. Just in a sense of like, you would prefer.
Okay,
listen,
I'm going to let you get this all out, but I'm going to make some notes because I want to go back and address your point. So I don't want to interrupt you. Okay, so Karen is in the way.
Ideally, you would want that transition for him to start his new life without his ex in the picture. You just want to go on with the ex and just go off into the hill.
But
into the picture,
only becomes a factor if you allow her to be, though. She can only be in the way if you allow her to be in the way. You have no control over how anybody responds to you and what happened with your interaction with them. That's unfair. That's unfair to say she can't be experiencing whatever she's experiencing because you ready to go.
She's 100% allowed to have her live her life, for lack of better words. But ideally, when you're getting ready to transition into a different part of your life, you would want to imagine that your ex is on the other side of the country and you have this whole space by yourself. There's no babies popping in. There's no, we need to talk. I need to see you.
Wouldn't you also want to imagine that you were not throwing that girl up against the wall in the salon that she owns just about 2 weeks ago?
Well, already that wasn't a scenario where any of our feelings should be caught up. This was the last hurrah.
For him, but that he can't control how that girl feels.
I get stabbed protecting you. Afterwards, you're letting me know this other man is more legitimate to be with you than the man that put his life down, literally for you. So don't come back to me. Don't come back and making it more than what it is of a scenario that we're going to get back together.
Go crying in this closet or in this back office and then banging up against this wall like we ain't never banged before. But like, let's not make it more than what it... Okay, I'm going to let you have it.
We're not going to make that bang something extravagant like they haven't banged before. Like, this is their normal chemistry that they would have if they were together. The car scenario, come on now. ZAC has a represent.
I'm trying to say that it meant nothing, and I don't agree with that.
Well, that's fine.
He came to her crying, talking about he could not believe that she would think that he was capable of doing that whole bank thing. He came to her hat in hand with all of his emotions and feelings and was swept up by the passion and the emotions that he was feeling, and they started banging. Like, there was nothing but feelings in that room. But okay, girl. I mean, sir. Okay.
I feel you. I know the realm that we are, but I feel you. I don't. But once he lets you know that this was a scenario of weakness, we have our moments. You know what I mean? Like, this is a lot of chemistry. The 3 years that we once had showed itself, but you still have Aaron. Aaron, and I'm moving on to my thing too. So though it may mean something, does it really mean something? Really? You still got Aaron. Oh no.
And he even said it after the fact. Even after the fact, he was going around, and it took ZAC a while to really get to a place of committing to Fatima, because there was a bit of time where he was just like, I can't tell you that I'm like completely done. I can't tell you I don't love her. He actually was saying those things as well, and I think people really kind of like gloss over those things. And for me, I really give Karen grace because I gave ZAC grace when he was chasing her down on that damn bike. Like, I didn't look at it at any point when he was disrespecting Aaron or he was chasing her down on that bike. I never came for him because I understood it. And I was like, I get where he's at. And to me, we're literally just seeing that from her perspective, but I also register, and I feel like it's a little bit deeper on her perspective. But again, I'm not a man, so I don't know what it looks like for y'all's emotions and when the breakup and stuff happens and you don't want to let it go, because he had a whole season of not wanting to let it go. We've literally only seen these episodes of not wanting to let it go, and we were capped with them actually having sex. That also made it confusing. So while I understand what y'all are saying about he has decided on Fatima, he's moved on, personally I feel like Karen isn't actually a factor. She's not a distraction because
she's popping up every 2 seconds. How is
Huh?
she not a factor? She's popping
She's
up
not a
every
factor
2
because there's
seconds.
nothing that she can do today that's going to make ZAC leave Fatima. Karen cannot do anything. So to me, that's not a threat.
You coming into someone's life, applying pressure, such as, oh, I got a baby coming possibly. Such as, oh, I need to vent again. Oh, a couple of days pass. I need to vent again. Oh, a couple of days pass. Oh, I'm about to take you away from Fatima. You mine now.
That's all hers to carry. That don't have nothing to do with him. Even after the pregnancy test, he literally said, this is not going to change anything. I'm going to be there for this baby, but I'm still going to stick it out with Fatima. Again, she's not a factor. All of what she has going on that we're seeing, and honestly, it's interesting that people can judge her this way because typically in real life, when your homegirls is going through it and your sisters is going through it, you don't get to peek in and see what she's saying to her homegirls. You don't get to peek and see what she's saying to the people at her job. But this is happening with the women that you know, just to be clear. And to me, again, that this is all Karen's to carry for her process to get through this. And it's similar to what Vaughn was saying about the stages of grief. As long as Karen isn't actually physically disrupting anything that ZAC has going on, then I don't think that it should be this big of a thing because she has to go through this process. This is what it looks like for her to move on. And then again, he's made his decision. He's stuck where he's at. He's very happy with where he's at. Fatima is not worried about her. She's not intimidated by her. She feels nothing. She don't feel no competition by her. So like when y'all are this mad, I'm just like, Karen can't do nothing to this couple. She has no power.
But you're entering into a relationship with this man, and his ex continues to come constantly like Karen is coming. You're not having any issues with her?
Very honest with you. He's also been very honest. Y'all are honest with each other. And also this same ex has prepped him to know what not to do with your ass. And to me, I think y'all need to follow the leader Fatima because she knows what it is because she's been Karen. So she respects it.
I think Karen's going to snap. I think Fatima's going to snap on Karen soon if how Karen is functioning continues to function.
Maybe she is.
I think so.
Maybe she is. And then she's going to have to deal with it. If she does, then she does. Because just like Karen has a right to her feelings and how she responds, if Fatima gets sick and tired of it, then guess what? Karen is going to have to deal with that. You a big girl. This is all part of it. Like when I speak it honestly, I have done some dumb shit. I have been checked. I have gotten into fights.
We all have.
And that has taught me, honestly, like for this to be Karen's longest relationship, most meaningful relationship, the one that she was in love with, we got that confirmation in this episode, right? Danny confirmed all that. This is her first time going through all of this. She need to get lumped up because it won't happen again. The same way that Fatima got lumped up and now she's able to be who she is for ZAC.
Understood. Now, okay, after today, I'm worried about Karen. You know that movie with her name just slipped my mind from
I y'all about to bring me this acrimony stuff.
Exactly. It looks like it could go left. I was hoping after the sister episode where they made it seem like they're going to bring Fatima into the fold, that Karen was going to turn the corner and we can start being grown about this. But it's just like certain things that Karen is doing. Like I'm hoping she's able to let it go sooner or later, like in a adult way in a sense. And that's all I got to say. Go ahead.
If it gets there, then I'll speak on it then. I'm not gonna say that because to me, acrimony was a little interesting how Tyler Perry did that.
Okay.
I don't see her going there yet. A lot of what she is doing right now, I have seen it myself. Honestly, I was almost brought to tears tonight and listening to her talk to Danny because I was like, shit, I've said some of the same stuff.
Danny kept it real tonight.
Dope. It was dope.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's all I got to say. I love you, Erica. You're a bomb. Oh, my goodness. You're amazing. All right. You have a good night.
Well, thank you. I love you so much.